I was out to my friend's house to do the viewing, as their house was about to be ours, mine and my girlfriend's. Long story short, they were renting this place at the outskirts from a landlord, but they have to leave. They had to leave back to their country, and we were looking for a new place to rent. So we linked, and now it was a day we saw the house before deciding to rent it with the landlord. We met, we greeted each other, and they presented the house for us. I was not in the mood to be out of the house, out of my own house, but I had to do it because it was about a new house, like renting a new place, and I really had to do the viewing. And I was kind of interested as well to see what is it about. The viewing was over. The house is amazing. But we sat down after the viewing and we talked about life, relationships, and etc. 3 4 hours in, and I was already tired of the conversation. Not because I did not like them or the conversation, but I wanted to be somewhere else. I wanted to be home and just relax. But I kept staying. And one of their friends came by too. We ended up playing some Outlast. It was around 8 o'clock in the evening, and we came there for the viewing at 1 o'clock in the midday, right? And bro, I felt completely tired, like speechless. And there was nothing more for me to say. I was just staying there and didn't say anything because I was like out of words. Eventually we left their house, but it felt like a part of me left the house a long time ago, you know, because I spent way more time than I wanted. But I just did not want to go, not to act selfish, you know. It was like, oh, you came to view the house and then you go, on your own, like because we were friends as well, and I didn't want them to interpret, to interpretate that I'm just going there, see the house, and then yeah, bye bye, I gotta go. I have things to do. I know why that time and all the times I felt like that, like completely uh, out of energy. It was because I sacrificed myself and my needs for the interaction, maybe for the needs of others. It's just like wanting to pee, like you really have to pee, but you're holding it in because someone is in the middle of explaining why Biden should be president, right? And man, the conversation from my part was not even that good. Like while I was there, and usually when I'm in situations like this, you could see it on my face that I was not necessarily stressed, but not happy, just not in the mood to talk. They think that you don't like them and stuff, but that's not true. You just don't want to be there. It happened to me so many times. So sacrificing myself in order to make the other person feel wanted and appreciated does the exact opposite. It made the person feel unwanted, and unheard because I could not be present there. I was just there. I even had this with my girlfriend hundreds of times where she really wanted to go shopping and I always said no, but eventually she was right, you know, because I never agreed to do something that she liked. Well, at least this is what she said. And I indulged. This time I indulged and we went shopping for hours. And man, trust me, I felt like crap. Going shopping with your girlfriend, oh my god. But guess what? She was not happy now because I was pissed off, not present. Like I was just shopping there and was like, how long do we still have to stay here? Because there were hours and hours. And I was like, if we don't go shopping, you get mad. But if we go shopping and I don't like it, you still get mad. And we spend money on top of that too. Fuck, it's a lose-lose. Damn it. I thought she was wrong, but in reality, I believe we were both wrong for not talking about it. And I had this problem for a long time, and I was fighting alone to find a solution, just like you might fight alone as well. You might have fought alone just to find a solution. It's like, bro, I want to spend time with these persons, but I'm not really in the mood right now, but I still spend it with them, and then you know, then they're not grateful for me for spending time with them, and it's like it feels like you're giving something to them and they don't appreciate it, and it's like they are taking it and they don't appreciate it, you know, and you feel like you've been you got you took the shorter stick, you know, and this is how it feels. And I didn't think to go online and search for an answer, you know, to this problem, and I thought maybe I'm one of the few that have this, you know, but in reality I know many of us are confronted with the feeling of being trapped, you know, like tirelessly, uh, just it seems like it feels like a never ending energy consuming relationship, you know, that you have maybe on a daily basis with a person, you know, like, or maybe every time you meet with that person. This can be like occasionally it can happen because you just feel like shit, but you can actually, because there are people who live lives like that, just in energy consuming relationships, like it feels like they're always struggling, always fighting, always there, you know, like you know, they never feel relaxed. Now if you've sacrificed yourself long enough for enough persons, or enough for one person, you'll end up feeling that you don't want to meet that person again, right? Or you don't want to be around that person again. Or when you're in the house with your girlfriend and she makes you feel that way, or you feel that way around her, it makes you be like, oh no, she's here again. And you don't want that. You don't want to end up like that, you know, because then you will not want to spend time with that person anymore, because you know you might end up sacrificing yourself again for their own needs. Why are you getting tired in those interactions? That's the question. Like, well, it's, I believe it's maybe because you have to put up a certain mask when you're with that person, right? Or you just have to play pretend that everything is all right and you don't need anything, and you're just there for them, you know. But in reality, that's not true, you know. And you have to compromise yourself to be, or to do something you would not do by yourself or with somebody else, because you always feel the need to please the other by sacrificing your own needs. Boundaries. You have to set clear boundaries for that relationship, or for any relationship, in order to stand, in order for the relationship to stand, in order for both parties to be happy. And otherwise problems will appear and it will end the relationship. Like, my own boundary is that I'm not fine with you watching this video without giving it a like. What about that? Huh? What do you say about that? Let's create this relationship like this, right? The boundary topic is worthy of a course, is what I believe. It's like, there's a lot to say, but I'll explain it briefly for the sake of the video. And briefly, it's enough information for you to actually make steps forward. So your girlfriend wants to go shopping, right? But you hate it. You would rather be playing video games. In this case, set a date for both of you. Go shopping for 2 hours instead of 5, and then come home and play video games together, if that's what you want. For 3 hours, and this is an agreement. Your friends want to go out in the park to drink beers 4 times per week, let's say. But you would rather talk with them about that business in your office, you know, that business you guys wanted to make. Then go for a beer 2 times per week, and the other 2 times you meet and you talk without beer in your office and talk about a business. And this is also an agreement. But most importantly is setting a boundary, having part of what you want without disregarding what the other want. You care about their needs, and show them you also care about yours, and so should they. They show you they care about their needs, and they care about yours as well, you know. But some people don't have that, and in our perfect world we expect to give them, and we expect from them to give us back. But some people, they don't give back, and it's not bad. It's just like, maybe they're not made that way, maybe they're not educated in this, you know, maybe they don't feel to do it like that, and they just feel like taking, and it's okay. It can be like that. Otherwise, you will always feel like being trapped in your own relationships if you don't put those boundaries. While a healthy relationship should be an exchange here and there, not a blood sacrifice, you know. And of course, not the whole relationship is an exchange, but sometimes it should be. It's not always about sacrifices, and you should not sacrifice your whole life and everything, the whole thing that you are, just because you have a girlfriend, you know, just because your friend is, I don't know, you have a girl friend that is very beautiful, and just because she's beautiful, you're sacrificing everything for her, you know. That's not the way to do it, and she'll take you for a fool. Believe me, I mean, unwillingly people do that. They take you for a fool, you know. You give everything and you don't respect yourself, they won't respect you either. And then at the end of the day, you will have nothing left. They'll have everything from you, and they'll disrespect you as well on top of that. You know, how is that? That's so shitty, right? I know. As an answer, you can have a relationship, and you can have your freedom too. You can have your calm days too. You can have relationships with friends, right? You can have a relationship with your girlfriend, and you can have your part as well. Yourself, your freedom, who you are, time for yourself. But you have to communicate your boundaries with your girlfriend or friends. You know, you have to teach them how to treat you, because they don't know. They don't know how to treat you. They don't know how to talk with you. So you have to show them. If this video is not going back to it, right? Okay. Boundaries. What do you want? Because you're your own person. You have a girlfriend, right? You have a wife. You have kids. And there has to be sacrifice, you know, from your part. Maybe you are the pillar of the house. Maybe you're the only one that works. You know, maybe you work together, but you feel this need in you as a man, and it's perfectly fine to provide and to do more, because they're your family and you want to sacrifice. You work extra hours. You take them to trips, you know, you take them to Disneyland, for example. But you're not, yeah, you don't like Disneyland, you know, but you still go there with them, and you do this, you do that, you know. You take your times to play with your kids. You take your time to go with them to all the activities, you know, and always be there for them. But if somebody asks you who you are, your answer will be, I am whoever my kids want me to be. I am wherever my kids want me to be, or my girlfriend or my wife. I am whoever they want me to be, because all my time I invest in work and them, and that's it. Or just them. All my time I invest in them, so I am them. I'm not myself. I'm nothing on myself, on my own. And if you are like that, then, and you're happy with it, then there's no problem here, you know. And you're just watching this video because you like how I speak, and that's fine. But I think in reality there are problems, and you might be suffering because you give so much to those persons, even though they might be your kids. This person might be your wife, your mother, your friend, your girlfriend. Sometimes sacrificing your own needs is not the way. You know, it should be a part of it, because we as men, I think it's our duty to at certain points put the other, you know, the weaker one in front of ours, you know, like above us, and we are shielding them, you know, and we do the hard work, because this is what we are made for, you know. And now I said it as a metaphor, so you don't have to get hurt if girls are watching this video. All right, I didn't say girls are weaker and stuff, but I mean, this is how we see it, and this is how it is as well in reality, in nature. And if we are stronger and we can do more, and we want to do more, we have to. It's normal. It's fine, you know. But there has to be a point where we should stop. where we should do for us as well, not selfishly. This is not selfish, but having your own activities. I mean, you're a dad, right? Or you're just a boyfriend, you know, and you're working, and you're taking your girlfriend out, and or your kids or whatever. You know, let's stick with this girlfriend role because I'm not a dad, so for me it's easier. You're taking your girlfriend out, and then you go shopping with her, and then you watch her favorite movie, you know, and you cook for her, and you massage her, you know, and at the end of the day, I mean, you know, you don't even ask for sex. You don't even, you know, do have time to do your own things. Maybe you just want to chill, drink a beer, sit on a couch, and watch some movie with Top Gun. You know, watch some Top Gun movie. Maybe that's what you want to do. Why you don't do it? Because you think she might not like you doing that. I don't think that's fine. I think it doesn't matter. If she really doesn't like you doing that, you tell her, but you like me doing things for you. And when you see me doing things for myself, you don't like it. Even though I'm just relaxing on a couch and I'm drinking a beer. One beer. Not 1,000 beers every night on a couch. If you do that, then it's wrong, right? And if that's all you do for yourself, like you do everything for her across the whole day, and then at the end of the day for 1 hour you watch a movie and drink beer, you know, every night, then you'll have a belly in no time, and that's not time for yourself. And what I mean by time for yourself is having your own activities, having your boundaries. She says, let's go to shopping, let's go to the mall to shop for clothes as usual, you know, this Thursday. And you're like, well, not really, babe. We'll have to plan it for another time. And she's like, why? Because I enrolled in this MMA group and I'm gonna go. So I'll make sure we'll go another time. You know, Friday is good for 1-2 hours. Why not? I'll go with you. I actually need some clothes as well. I need some panties, some boxers. And that's how you do it. You do some activities for yourself. You know, MMA, fishing, shooting, hunting fishes, hunting birds, or whatever you want to do. You know, and making videos and stuff like that. This is a hobby for me. And if she doesn't understand it, explain it to her. If she doesn't like it, that's bad. Too bad, you know. Don't like it, whatever. I don't care. You know, I don't care that you don't like what I'm doing. I care that even if I don't like what you want me to do for you, I'm doing it anyway. It's a sacrifice. If you don't like it, learn to like it. And this is how it works in a relationship, you know. Maybe you don't like to play Monopoly, you know, but she loves it. And she really would love to sit with you and play sometimes Monopoly. And it's a sacrifice. You do it for her, you know. And then maybe she doesn't like to play Dead by Daylight, for example, you know, like you're playing it, but she doesn't like it. She eases into liking it, you know, and then you play together and you do activities together. Even though at the beginning you might not like it, it's a small sacrifice, you know. We have to be part of each other and understand our likes and not likes, and have our own boundaries. She's doing the makeup now. Oh, I cannot bother her, you know, like she can do anything else now. She's doing the makeup. I'm at the gym right now. I cannot come to pick you up from home or from your friend. Wait for me 2 hours and I'll pick you up then. Now I'm at the gym, right? Are you dying? No? Oh, you're just bored. Okay, wait for me. And this is how it should be. So, I think I have made myself clear, making boundaries. There's basically, it's that simple. In theory, of course, right? Because if you've never done it, you have to try it, and it will maybe be a bit hard here and there, maybe scary, right? Oh, like we are together for 6 years, and after 6 years I'm just coming like that to her. She'll be like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with you, you know, like so far so good, you know, before you used to do this for me and this and this and this and that. You might go into an extreme where you take this too far, but then you have to realize it, because you might end up in a point where you're just doing everything for yourself, just because you escaped, I said, 6 years of doing everything only for that person, and then you start doing things differently and you see how good it feels. You might overdo it. You might go into the other extreme and just do everything for yourself and don't give a crap about the other, you know, which can happen. But be aware of it. You have to do it, to tread carefully and be aware of it, because you don't want that. It might hurt the other person, and you don't want revenge or anything, because they didn't do it unwillingly, you know. And if they did, fuck them. Just, yeah, fuck you. You know, you used me so far. Get out of here. You know what I mean? And in general, people don't do that intentionally, you know. And I think you have to, yeah, to try it out, 100%. I mean, don't live like that. Don't let others, you know, make use of your time and do things for them just because they like it, but you don't like it yourself. Do it half. It's a barter, you know. If she's your girlfriend, half. I do what I don't like, what you love. As long as you do what you don't like, what I love, and we come in a middle way, you know. If it's a friend, well, continuing on a girlfriend, but yeah, sometimes maybe I'm doing more for you. You're my girl, and I will wash the dishes now, and again, you know, like 3 days in a row, because you're my girl. Even if I don't like to do them, I'll do them, because I know you're like this lately, you know. Another time, oh, you're my boyfriend, you know, I'm doing the sacrifice for you. I'm gonna edit the videos for you because I know you've been feeling very low lately, and I'm actually good at editing videos, so I'll edit them for you. I'll make the sacrifice, you know. Sometimes there are sacrifices in relationship, and you want to do that for your girlfriend or wife or kids. Sometimes it's just half. You scratch my back, I massage yours, you know. And it's totally fine. It's not selfish, it's not capitalism, it's not business, it's not nothing, it's just life. But with friends, depends how close you are with them. But I will do it as well, half. And sometimes, depends if you feel generous. And if you feel like, no matter if I give this person more, I won't feel any remorse, how would you say, I will not feel short-handed. Even if I give this, I feel like I can give now. I'm in a mood that I can give lots. I'll help this person, easy. And then you help them more than they help you, and it's amazing. You actually feel better, you know. When you don't feel like you don't give more than you have. Don't give more than you're willing to give. In general. Now, I hope this helped. I hope this was an interesting video for you. It actually helped me a lot, and I'm still practicing it. I say I haven't mastered it yet, but it's a damn good thing to have. First interactions and everything, people don't take you for a fool, you know. And you can have healthy relationships, and you don't hate people because you feel like they took more from you than you took from them. You will not feel short-handed anymore. You'll feel just fine. So, if you learned anything from this video, or if you have any experiences to share, I would like to hear from you in the comments. I am usually answering all of my comments. Well, I don't have much. If I had maybe like 10,000, I don't know if I could be able to, but for the moment I have like 3-4, so it's good. And I saw also my channel also almost reached like 100 subscribers. That's amazing. That's good. I like it. I like that you guys are coming in, because it motivates me to become better and more eloquent and speak more nicely and more understandable for everybody. And yeah, there's not much to say. Now I have to go do my own things. We've watched enough. Go do your own things too. Stay close.